Hello, scrapbookers. This is Megan, and I am back today with a new sketch to the max layout. So for this one, I am starting off with a white piece of paper, and I'm going to mat it on this sapphire close to my heart cardstock. And I just took off about 1/4 of an inch on each side, I believe. Then here you can see I've already got the papers already cut down because they're actually just scraps that I'm trying to use up. So I am going to use this photo of Jonas, and we had gone to the hospital, but he couldn't eat breakfast before we went because he was getting some special testing done. So McDonald's was his treat after we went to the hospital. To do his testing, and I also had his hospital bracelets there that he had to wear to get the testing done, and I was going to try to put those on there, but it ends up not working out. So instead, they're not going to make it on there. But here you can see I'm trying to add the 2 banner pieces that the sketch calls for underneath the photo. And at first I was thinking I was going to do only 1 banner strip and then have the turquoise and yellow paper be just a bigger mat behind the photo, or a bigger layer. But in the end I did decide to cut it down. So that was where I finally decided to put aside the bracelets, and I'll probably just put that in Project Life pockets. And just kind of do some journaling about why he had to go to the hospital and everything. We do this every year, and I usually try to make it special for him because it's normally an all-day thing. We go in the morning, get his testing done, and then a few hours later after they get, the test results and everything, we have to go back and see all the doctors. So I try to make it fun and special for him. Okay, so here you can see I totally screwed the background up, and I was really annoyed with myself. I wanted to do the packaging technique, but it's been so long since I've done it that I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna do it and it's gonna work out fine, and it did not work out fine. So I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna cover it up with a bunch of gesso. Well, that's not gonna work either, and it looks awful. So we'll kind of jump ahead a little bit. So I finally decide I'm gonna start from scratch, and apparently I didn't record it, so I apologize, but I decided to pull out a different color. The first color was Tinsel Gray from Heidi Swapp Color Shine. This second color is Teal which is also a Heidi Swapp Color Shine color as well. And this time around, as you can see, it turned out much better. The sketch kind of has a little bit of a mixed media area, and so that is the reason why I decided to add that on there. I could have totally left it, but I really do like the subtle look of this mixed media. Okay, so now I'm going to start putting everything back onto the layout and start cutting things up and gluing them down. This layout was super duper simple. I think it took me like 30 minutes to make, and it was really fun to do such a simple layout. So here you can see I am just cutting up these pieces of paper. I'm gonna make each one of those pattern papers in that bottom left hand corner into a little banner and glue them down. And I really like how this turned out. I stayed pretty close to the sketch on this one. I never usually stick to the sketch super stringently. Is that a word? Stringently? I never really stick to the sketch. And so it's the sketch, but it's like more me, if that makes sense. So basically the thing that I took from the sketch is the direction of the pattern papers and the banners, and there's clusters in kind of the same area. So here I'm going to glue down these layers. And then I'm going to start embellishing. And I didn't really know what I wanted to do for the embellishments. I did pull out a couple of different, I think some of these are Amy Tan, some of these are Ellie's Studio, I want to say, embellishments and things. And so it's just kind of a mishmash of a bunch of different embellishment packs, which is fine with me. They don't always have to be from the same collection. I think these papers are from Cool Kid and Girl Squad and just a bunch of different papers that have been in my stash that I've been wanting to use up these scraps for. Okay, so this is a Studio Calico sticker sheet that just has phrases on it. So I'm going to put the word together down there at the bottom with that little plus sign or X, however you want to look at it. And that is from Amy Tan. I think that's the Better Together epoxy or enamel shapes. I am going to add a star up there, an enamel shape, and then I'm also going to add a couple more of those black words with the typewriter font on it. Here I'm adding a few more enamel dots. There's, I think, pink and then navy blue and a mint green. And then I'm going to add the word enjoy down there in that bottom cluster, and then take a break up in that top cluster, because this was us taking a break from all of those tests that he had to do. And then I'm going to add this ampersand, and it's just a acetate piece, I believe. And just, I don't know, I thought it was cute, so I'm going to add it. And actually, I'm going to do my title here in just a minute. Okay, so now here you can see I am going to stamp out my title. So that, up there in that cluster, it has that phrase sticker that says, take a break. The ampersand is also part of that cluster. So my title is going to be Take a Break and Eat Yummy Breakfast. Really super simple. I wasn't going for anything crazy exciting, so I just kept it easy and simple. I am using this Close to My Heart alpha that is, I believe it's called Jen's Hand. So it's Jen Scow's handwriting that she made a stamp for them. I think it was quite a while ago, and I'm not sure if you can still get it. I think you can, but I'm not sure. I will try to remember to leave a link below if you can still get the alpha. If you didn't know, I am a consultant for Close to My Heart. If you would like to host a party, that would be awesome. I would love to do that for you. So contact me. I haven't really had a whole lot of extra time to do any Close to My Heart videos, but I did place an order recently, and so I'm hoping I can start doing a few Close to My Heart videos every month now. Okay, that is it for the title. I'm pretty sure that's it for the whole layout. There I'm showing you. It's called Jennifer's Hand. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys will go on over and check out Traci's video and see what she did with the sketch. We'll be back in a couple weeks. Bye!